MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. The Phils continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Mike Soroka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
The windup and the 0-1.
At the ball.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now. We'll get the ball in play. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Gene Segura standing in, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. His average right at .295 here to start play. A dozen home runs and 36 RBIs. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Soroka, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies' batting order in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Freeman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Zach Eflin starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the 1st after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. No balls and a strike to count. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Fouled away. Down the third baseline. Kingery's there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Albies at third with 2 away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're back. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Harper is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Now here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Odubel Herrera is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Fouled off. 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Acuna digs in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And there's ball 2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Austin Riley. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, man. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Christian Pache is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out with the man at first. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. To the plate now, Mike Soroka. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta, who move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Roman Quinn. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right.
And And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box, Andrew now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. The numbers, 282 to start play, 3 homers, and 11 RBIs. Throw over to first, runner back safely. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitcher usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to him, maybe, against the pitcher.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 24 home runs for him on the season, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Grand Slam's got to fire you up right here. Not only just an unbelievable at-bat, but 4 stakes to boot to give your team the lead. Couldn't be more fired up.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate. Nobody on, nobody out. Got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. 4 runs here in this half inning. Drilled on the ground is short. Swanson brings it in, and that's the first out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's outside.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Bryce Harper now. First pitch on its way. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
So now to the plate, Scott Kingery. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
1-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Odubel Herrera stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through, a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it changes in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Nate Jones is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Standing in now, Roman Quinn, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. 2 men are on with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work, but you can't let that take away your edge, though.
At the plate, Andrew Knapp batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Zach Eflin is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Strike called, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2 out, bases loaded. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. We play 2.5. It's the Phillies 6 and the Braves nothing. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Grounder down the line at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Back inside. That's the ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dansby Swanson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes, count. balls, 2 strikes.
He spoils another one, and will do it again.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out. Spencer Howard is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 83, Spencer Howard.
Marcell Ozuna will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. Hoskins trying to get there. The 0-1 on its way.
Count 0-2.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Ball.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2
Man,
strikes.
that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Braves strand 1. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Andrew McCutchen stands in as he looks at a called strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. He's set, and the pitch. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. That's inside.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Shoots this one over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. bottom of the inning now. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Ronald Acuna is next as he finds himself behind 0-1, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ball even at 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. The pitch.
Ball that low. Three balls, 1 strike.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Softly hit toward the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The third baseman, number 4.
All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Scott Kingery is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. The swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Odubel Herrera. 4th home run for him on the season as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, when you're all over the place location-wise, sometimes you're just happy to get the ball anywhere near the strike zone. Problem with that is one right there in the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
The center fielder, number 25.
To the plate now, Roman Quinn, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is in there. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Into the box, Andrew Knapp. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from 3rd, make it 9-0 as he arrives at 2nd without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Chris Martin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Spencer Howard, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 9 and the Braves 0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder,
First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. Ronald Torreyes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And 1 the count. The average has been good. 306 to start the day. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in. Popped him up. Now is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzie.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. No balls and a strike to count. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Albies hits a little over the 270 mark. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 9-0. A.J. Minter gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Gene Segura. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Here comes the 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Down to 3-2.
Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Three-two pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Bryce Harper is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Pache is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Quinn patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Freddie Freeman hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. This is pulled into right, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Scott Kingery. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Odubel Herrera to the plate now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. At the plate now, Roman Quinn as he grounds one briskly to short. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Well, they'll live. Now batting, Travis d'Arnaud.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ronald Acuna stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Runners on first with one down. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Austin Riley becomes the second out of the bottom of the seventh. In now, Christian Pache, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 9-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Andrew Knapp.
Andrew Knapp.
He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke.
0-2.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So JT Realmuto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, JT Realmuto.
Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left. 281 the average entering play, with 19 homers and 32 driven in. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew McCutchen, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it, and he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
And that's through into center field, base hit. tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Victor Arano will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ender Inciarte will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
To the plate now, Scott Kingery, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. This is in the air to left. On the move is Ozuna. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more. Archie Bradley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 23, Archie.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ozzie Albies is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. In time as he just gets the tag down. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's 1 for 5. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Behind 0-2 now. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Braves go down without a whimper here. They trail in this one 11-0. Will Smith comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
Hey. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
2 strikes.
And the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Roman Quinn, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. 2 gone. Digging in now, Andrew Knapp, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Now the 1-0. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So next up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Travis Darno. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to.
Massive comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. At the plate, Travis Darno, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ronald Acuna stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hit to third. Kingery's there. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Philadelphia led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Spencer Howard earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Mike Soroka struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.